everyone else is investing, should I be investing into the market as well? Well, today's video, I'm going to share with you a little bit more of a guide on how you can determine whether should you be investing into the market as of right now in your current situation. We can't help but to compare with our peers, and healthy comparisons can do you some good. We might need to take actions in areas where we don't know we need to. So let's get straight into today's video. I hope it'll help you. Let's go. 3 questions to ask yourself whether should you be investing as of today at this point in your life. The first question is whether do you have any high interest debt that you need to pay off. For example, any credit card loans that you have or student repayment. I'm thankful that I do not have, and I'm privileged in this way, but I know a lot of you out there have loans that you need to repay, such as your university loans. If you have credit card loans as well, I would encourage you to pay off debt first before you even think about investing. And it links to my second question: do you have emergency funds saved up? Emergency funds is 3 to 6 months of your income or your expenses. I do 6 months of my income because it is a larger amount and I want to have that safety net so that I can sleep with a peace of mind in some sense. I do not know what might happen tomorrow. I might lose my job. I might have some hospital bills that I need to pay for. It is good to have a sum of money set aside to be able to pay for such things. If you do not have your emergency funds saved up and built up, I'd encourage you for the next few months in 2023, save up for your emergency funds. And if you think that amount of money is huge and you don't know where to park it into, whether is it in a bank or should you be using that amount to invest as well, I have a guide talking about emergency funds and what it is all about. Do refer to that video. I'll link up above and down below. It will help you tremendously for emergency funds, I promise you. So the next and last questions that you should be asking yourself is the amount that you are thinking of investing into the stock market today. Whether will you need that amount in the next 5 years? You don't want to use the amount that you will need in the next 1 to 3 years and investing it into the stock market, because you may not know what the stock market will be like in the next 1 to 3 years. If you need that amount and you need to sell it today, let's say you are 1 year into investing and the market is currently bleeding red right now and you need that money, you have to sell off, you're going to be selling at a loss. From the man himself, Warren Buffett, said, if you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. It is a long-term game. Investing is not a get rich quick overnight, that kind of thing. If you're talking about get rich quick, maybe you can do it in the cryptocurrency world, but not in investing into stock. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to accumulate and build wealth. If you have answered all the questions that I've mentioned and you're ready to start your investment journey, you do not have any high interest debt that you need to pay off, you have already saved up for your emergency funds, and you're willing to hold out the shares that you've bought for the long term and you do not need the money in advance, then yes, you're ready to start your investment, which brings me to a great sign-up deal that we have today. Webull is currently running a promotion where you just need to top up any amount above 1 cent and you'll be getting lucky spins to win any amount between USD 50 to USD $500 worth of shares in your trading account. So if you are new to investing, take advantage of this sign-up promotion, because previously they required you to do things like options trading, mutual fund, etc. But right now it's just as simple as topping up any amount above 1 cent. This promotion will be valid till 1st of March 2023. Get familiarized, because you'll be receiving some form of shares which you can use to actually sell away on their platform and get a taste of how trading will be like. And if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments section below. If not, slide into my DMs and I'll gladly help you out with this. If you have created your account with Webull and you started having shares in your account, the question you want to ask yourself is what you want to be investing into. So for myself personally, when I started on this journey, I knew that I want to invest into the S&P 500. Even though it is an investment into the US market and there's a 30% withholding tax, I still invested into the ticker symbol VOO, because at the end of the day, it's a long-term investment for the next 10 years, and I do receive some form of dividends every single quarter as well. I want to build up a form of dividend income stream over time, and investing into the S&P 500 was one of them. The next one that I wanted to build up was Singapore REITs. REITs are real estate investment trusts, which gives pretty good dividends, which is higher than your bank savings account. You can take a look at this video which I've watched by Kelvin Learns Investing. He talks about what REITs he would buy if he did invest into, and these are some form of REITs that I personally do hold as well. This video is mainly targeting all of you out there who have not started investing, because I understand that time in the market is better than not investing at all at an early age. So regardless of your situation, as long as you ask yourself the first 3 questions that I mentioned to you guys in the earlier part of this video, if you're ready to start investing, it doesn't have to be a huge amount like $10,000 straight up into the market. You can just start with a small amount every single month, $200, $300, a percentage of it is better than not investing at all. Trade is the account that I use to trade because of the lower fees that you are paying compared to buying with a CDP linked account where the fees goes up to $20 per trade. This is rather affordable to start your investment journey, so figure out what stocks you want to buy. It doesn't have to be a lot as well. I'll just share with you a few that I've chosen. It is not advice, I'm just sharing with you that you do not have to actually invest in multiple assets, but once you have decided on one or two, you can slowly start to accumulate these shares, index funds, or whatever it is. In November or December, I created a video on how I actually got started investing using Trade. I've been slowly buying into the ticker symbol VOO on Trade. Currently, I hold roughly about 2.5 shares of VOO, and that is roughly about $800 over USD as of today. And for Singapore REITs, I bought into Frasers earlier on in December or January, roughly around there, and I hold $600 over worth for Frasers. And I slowly bought into Capital Land REITs as well. I'll show you a screenshot of my portfolio over here. Even though there is a decrease in the market right now, I'm still holding it out in the long term, and I'm just accumulating to build my dividend income gradually over time. It doesn't mean that you need to have a huge amount in order to start investing, but with Trade, you can start small. Every single time you buy, let's say for example, I wanted to buy into Capital Land REITs today, and I go into my watch list and I'll just click on Capital Land Ascendas REITs. I can buy in multiples of 100, and the value of that right now is $279. It doesn't mean that you need to have a lot of money, a bit invested into the market gradually over time. Is better than not doing anything at all. So Trade is a great platform to start with if you do not want to invest a big lump sum into the market. I personally use my own budgeting spreadsheet to keep track of how much shares I've bought and to also keep track of the average price. So if you take a look at my budgeting spreadsheet over here, I'll just show you a brief overview. This is how I use to keep track the different securities that I currently hold. For VOO, my average price is $365 USD. For Fraser was $2.10. For Capital Land, it's at $2.78. And for Keppel is at 0.98. Right now, it's currently losing a bit of money, but I don't have a lot, and gradually I'll increase and dollar cost average into the stocks that I currently hold as well. And if you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram or leave them down in the comment section below. I hope with this transparency, it will help you get started investing into the market today. You don't need a lot. As I mentioned, the emphasis is you do not need a lot of money to get started into investing. Every single month, 10% of your salary or any amount that you're comfortable with is also okay. So remember, the Weibo promotion is up until 1st of March. It will be a good opportunity for you to get a taste of how trading will be like, because the shares that you'll be getting is at no cost to you apart from the 0.01 cents that you top up into their account. Get a taste of how it will be like, and hopefully you will kickstart your investment journey today. If you want a flashback to how I actually brought myself out to invest, you can take a look at this video which I have right over here, and I'll see you in that video. Bye bye.